gosh, that's not a good angle. It ain't wanting to go down any. It is what it is. Who cares? Today is December the 29th. It's a Friday night. It is 10:10 p.m. and it is currently cold. It's 36 degrees. I think it's officially winter time here in Kentucky. I got these little electric hand warmer things for Christmas. I misplaced my winter gloves. I don't know where they went, so I'm gonna be using these tonight. First time actually using them besides like in the house and stuff. But oh gosh. This is probably the coldest I've been in a long time. I guess I can turn this little light off. I don't need it. I sat in a gym today for a long time. I did four basketball games, being the PA announcer. Did 4 games today, and that was started at 3, and they were back to back to back. And I got home around 9:45, so I kind of hung around for a little bit inside, and now I'm here. About to get some bench press in, and maybe some curls if I feel like it. Pretty long day. It kind of sucks here lately because I feel like, well, at least yesterday and today, I feel like my whole day has just been doing PA for basketball. Because yesterday and today I woke up at like 10:30 or like 10. I woke up at 10. But, you know, you wake up at 10 o'clock, then I got to leave the house and get up there, but like a little before 2:30. So, you know, it's just a few hours at the house, like actually just hanging out, you know. So I kind of feel like I didn't have a lot of free time today, I'd say. And now it's late, and I'd like to like play some PlayStation or just go to sleep, but, you know, I'm out here outside freezing my butt off. Yeah, it makes you wonder why I do it. I don't quite know that answer. Let's get some bench press in and hopefully not die. This bar is so cold. The hand warmers were a good decision. I'm glad I brought them out here, because that bar is so cold. I don't have many layers on. I mean, I got my winter boots, or are they winter boots? I got boots on. Got these light pants on, light sweatpants, and a long sleeve t-shirt and a hoodie in the boggin. So I didn't really layer up well to be out here, but it's okay. I don't think I'll freeze to death. I tallied up today. Today marks the 145 day in a row that I have run at least 2 miles. I started back August 6th. It was a Sunday, and so today marks 145. That's crazy. That's absolutely wild. 145 days in a row running 2 miles. Running at least 2 miles a day. I honestly don't know how I've done it. How I've stayed consistent that long. That's wild to think. Um, I wish I kept track of my weight loss like on paper. You know, it's like I'd like to see what I weighed. August 6th. I think I was around. I remember at SummerSlam because I was at SummerSlam August 5th, and I remember just that trip. I think I was around 225. I was like 220, 225. I was in that. I know I was in that area. So to be down 40 pounds. So I've ran. That's crazy, man. I've ran for 145 days at least 2 miles, and I've lost 40 pounds just from doing that. And let's see, getting close. I'm closing in on that 100-pound goal weight loss. You know, that's crazy to me that I've lost 40 pounds in 145 days. That's wild. It might have been even more. I could have been like 230. I really can't remember that well from back in August how much I weighed exactly. I know I was feeling pretty good about myself. I know I was, I was dropping in the weight department. So that's pretty cool that I was able to get to that point. I weighed in. I was like 183, 184 today. So, and I haven't ate too much today. I had a PB&J. Had some Skittles and candy at the basketball games. Had some chips, and I had a salad tonight. So under the 2,000 calorie mark. So, and I did get my 2 mile run in today earlier, and I'll talk about that here in a minute after this set. Gosh. Oh my gosh, that bar is so cold. Anywho, my 2 mile run, it was like, what did I say it was right now? It's 36 right now. I don't know how accurate that is because my watch always likes to be off sometimes. It feels more like 30 out here. It's pretty cold. But on my run today, it was around, I think it was 36 on my run. Is it raining? Oh, crap. Let me check if it's raining. Don't want my phone getting wet. I don't know that's raining. I'll just scoot it in a little bit more so it's under the cover. Alright, it's under the roof now. My run today, it was cold, and I really pushed myself on my run today, trying to pick up the pace a little bit. Like, my heart rate averaged in the 170s today on my whole entire run, and it usually averages in the 160s. So I was really getting after it today. And it was, afterwards I was dead. So instead of coming out here and lifting after my run, I sat and watched Kentucky football. I ran around, I got done running around noon. I came in and watched as much as the UK football game as I could before I had to leave and go to the high school so I could do the basketball games tonight. But UK, they ended up getting beat by 5, or was it 3? I don't know. They ended up getting beat. That's all I know. So that kind of sucks. They played Clemson in the Gator Bowl. I mean, it's just which I didn't watch the second half, so I can't see, but I was just kind of keeping up with the scores, and I saw the last play. And I said at the beginning of the year, Devin Leary, he kind of sucks. I mean, no offense to him, but he's just not a high caliber quarterback, like Will Levis was. So when you go from a quarterback like Will Levis to Devin Leary, it's kind of disappointing. But anywho, he threw like 2 picks. It's just his last throw as a Kentucky Wildcat was interception, which that's all he seemed to know how to do all year, so picks. But it is what it is. We're losing Ray Davis, losing Leary. Hopefully we can get someone else in that's better than Leary. But I don't know who else we're losing. But Kentucky had a decent little season. Went 7-6. Losing in the bowl. So it is what it is. Then Estill played in their game and they got beat. They just got outplayed in the fourth quarter and got out hustled. Out rebounded the whole game. We were forcing shots bad in the second half, I felt like, but yeah, just one of them. They play again tomorrow. Got the first game out of the 4 tomorrow, so they play McGoffin County. Hopefully they'll get a nice win tomorrow. It's so fun. I'll talk about that after I do my next set. Kind of will speed this up a little bit so I can get out of here. It's so fun doing the Estill games, doing the PA and stuff. But it's just doing like so many other games of like teams I don't really care about. That's kind of unfortunate, but one of Lafayette's coach, he thanked me for doing all the games and stuff. He said he appreciated it, so that was nice to hear. I was getting compliments and stuff from a couple people about my job doing the PA, so that's always nice. That's always nice to hear when you're getting told you're doing a good job. So and people appreciate you, so that's always good to hear. It makes you feel like you're doing it for an actual reason instead of just doing it, So that was nice. It's so weird doing them games with like the crowds. Like if it's a big crowd and people are into it, you don't really think about like other people hearing you as much. But like the last game tonight, it was a team from Newport Central. Where is Newport? I think Newport's like up north in Kentucky. If I'm not mistaken, it's right on the Ohio River, like next to Cincinnati. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's up there. It was Newport and Lafayette, which Lafayette's in Lexington. So, I mean, it's a pretty decent drive, to come watch your team play. And so there was very little fans there for that game tonight. And it was just so quiet in that gym. I don't play music and stuff. I play music before the games, but usually the band's there. Like for the Estill home games, the band's there. So I don't have to play music, but I only play music in the warm-ups because like in the timeouts and stuff are so short, there's no need to like play music for them, I feel. So it's just kind of, and at halftime and stuff, it was just kind of awkward. It was so quiet in there, but anywho, I hope it's not that's starting to, something's smelling like it's getting hot. Now I know it ain't this, because these aren't even, they're that hot for a little bit, but once you're like hands on them, it kind of soaks in the temperature, then it has to heat back up. But something smells like it's burning, so someone might have a fire going. couple houses away or something. I'm smelling like firewood or fire smoke or something. Anywho, so yeah, what time is it? 10:25. I'm 3 sets into my bench. We'll go ahead and wrap this last set up. Then we'll move on to we'll do some simple curls since I kind of got through the bench press session pretty quick. Last set on bench. That's always a good thing, right? Oh man, that was tough. I know that you're not supposed to like lift your butt up off the bench when doing them, but considering I don't have a spotter, I wouldn't be able to get them last few reps up if I didn't like arch my back a lot more and lift my butt up. So here's what it is. Oh my gosh. That's tough. Let's see. Tomorrow there's 4 more games. So tomorrow's Saturday. Tomorrow's the 30th. We only have 2 more days of this year, 2023. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Man, it doesn't add up that the new year would be, so January 1st would be 148 days of running in a row. I think, see, I always like to share I always want to share my big milestones. So it'd be pretty sick if by, it's like when I hit the under 200 pound mark, I posted that on Snapchat and stuff. And once I did my 5K back in October, at EKU, I posted that. And so it'd be sick if I can get to under 100 pound weight loss, like on the 150th day of running. That'd be like a story right in itself. It'd be like a storybook or a movie scene right there. So that'd be pretty cool. I'm kind of on pace to do it. 5 days from now would be, let's see, a week, take away 2, so it'd be Wednesday. 5 days so the 150 mark would be this upcoming Wednesday, which would be the 3rd. So January 3rd. That'd be pretty sick if I get it there, because on the 4th and 5th I'm going to Nashville. So I'm gonna have to find a way to run when I'm going to Nashville on the 4th and 5th. Going to watch a hockey game with some buddies, so that'll be really fun. But I'm thinking we'll probably leave at 9 in the morning on the 4th, which is a Thursday. So if I leave, the only way to get my run in that day, because we're staying at Airbnb, and I don't think they have like a treadmill or anything like that. So I'm guessing I'm gonna have to wake up at like 7:30, get my run in, take a shower, and then go pick everybody up and head to Nashville. So that'll kind of suck if I, still want to get my consistent runs in. Because then on then we're coming home that Friday, and so I can just run Friday when I get home. Don't know how late it'll be when you get home, but I can still come home and run, Won't be no big deal. So I don't know if I'll ever take a rest day from running. You know, I'm so far into it now. Let's do curls and we'll talk about that. Oh, these plates are gonna be cold. Oh gosh. What was I talking about before? Yeah, taking a rest day. You know, they always say it's good to take rest days and stuff. You know, give your body time to recover. But on the other hand, the way I look at it, I'm giving up 15 minutes of my day. You know, out of the 24 hours that I have, I can give up 15 minutes and run 2 miles. You know, I can give up 15 minutes and just go run. I can get a jog in, get my heart rate going. I don't think that's too much to ask out of my body, you know, because I can give, even just out of me too, and out of anyone, you know. Why can't anyone give 15 minutes out of their day to go exercise and better themselves? So when I always ask myself, it's like, that's how I've been able to stay so consistent all this time and keep running every day for 145 days. You know, it's just, yeah, it's like, oh man, I don't want to do this today. But it's 15 minutes. In 15 minutes, it'll be over, you know? So, at least for me anyways, I mean, even for you, maybe you can't run, 2 miles in 14 and a half, 15 minutes. You can still go out and run for like 15 minutes or even run for 10 minutes, you know? Even run for 5 minutes. Just go out and do it, man. You just got to do it, and you got to start. You got to start here to be able to get here, you know? You can't start here and start at 100% all the time, you know, because you can't expect that. So you got to start at what you're able to do, and you grow and grow and grow into this. You know, grow into that, into good health, and grow into good time and good speed and stuff. I mean, that's anything in life too. It's like, you're not going to be great at something. You're not going to be the best of all time at big dog just barked. You're not going to be the best at all time starting off for the first time you ever done something. So don't let the fear of like, oh, I can't run 2 miles in 15 minutes, so I'm not even going to do it. Go run for 15 minutes and see how far you get, you know? Run until you have to stop, then walk a little bit, then run again, you know? It's just starting is what is the most scariest thing anyone can do. You know, starting something new is terrifying. You know, it's scary, and people are scared of it, and they don't want to face that. But sometimes you just got to do it, man, to better yourself. Anyway, that was a big tangent, that was kind of a little rant. I don't know where I was going with that. It just kind of came out. It is what it is. Hopefully that made sense to somebody. School starts back on the 16th, and some parts of me can't wait for it to start back, and other parts of me don't want it to wait back. The part of me, or to start back, the parts of me that does want it to start back is, one, it gives me something to do every day. You know, I kind of feel like I have a purpose. You know, actually going and doing well in school and learning and stuff. And two, you know, I can get back in the gym over at the rec, driving to Richmond every day. You know, I mean, I could still drive to Richmond now every day. I mean, there's nothing stopping me from doing that. It's just driving to Richmond every day kind of hurts the gas tank a little bit. So taking this little break, you know, it's kind of nice on not having to fill up old Betty, fill up Black Betty with some gas every week or every few days. So that's nice not having to do that this winter. So that's one of the main reasons I built this or put together this little gym out here, so I can still get out and do stuff. And plus, it gives me more flexibility to, like today, you know, I wouldn't have had time to go to Richmond today. And by the time I'd have got done calling the basketball games, the rec wouldn't have been opened. You know, so it gives me a lot more flexibility being able to come out here and not having to go to Richmond every day because it's like a 20-minute drive, you know, 20-minute drive there, then another 20-minute drive back, and then plus time if depends how bad traffic is. So it gives you a lot more flexibility being out here, not having to go there every day just to work out. So that's nice. It's wild. It's still wild to me that people actually, you know, watch these little videos I put together. See, I don't really know how long or how far into these videos the people watch, but Elliot told me today, if you're watching, what's up? Elliot told me today that he was watching and stuff, and it was just kind of cool that people actually, you know, watch them. It's kind of weird too, because, you know, they're watching. It's kind of like my diary, you know, kind of coming out here and speaking my mind and stuff. But he's making music. He's making a new album tomorrow night. It's coming out, so have to be listening to that. My nose is getting cold. I only got two more sets of these. These things are holding up pretty well. These little portable I got them on Amazon. So these electric hand warmers. Oh, I spoke too soon. This one just died. Gosh dang it, I spoke too soon. Well, I mean, I haven't charged them yet, and I got them probably a couple weeks ago, so what are the odds of that happening? I was just talking good about it, and it died on me, so I have to go in and plug that in. Let's go inside. I'm actually starting to feel. I don't think they charge by. I really don't know how they charge. It's USB-C. I don't think they're like magnetically charged like that. They hold together like magnets, but I don't think they charge each other like MagSafe or anything like that. I don't think they're that into it, but one of them's still kicking. And it's still kind of staying warm too. But what was I saying? I don't even know. Man, I don't even know. It also sucks about lifting so late out in the barn. It's 10:40 right now. Is I don't get these dang videos posted until, well, they don't post until like It probably won't go up until after midnight, so I just kind of leave it's like I plug in my phone into the computer, then I plug it in, or then I just hit upload, and it takes like 30 minutes to actually upload, then it takes another hour to process, which is kind of wild. These videos I do at nighttime, they take up more storage than the videos I do in daytime. I guess because the lighting, or I don't know why, but say like a 20-minute video in the daytime would be like 2 gigabytes. A 20-minute video at nighttime is 4 gigabytes. Like, I don't know how it does that or why it does that, but it's kind of weird. All right, we're done. And the thing is, I don't even like record them in 4K. The iPhone 14, which is the one I got, it can record in 4K like 60 frames a second. And if I did that, the storage would be like 10 gigabytes a dang photo if I'm recording for 40 minutes, you know. So I just do it in the regular HD in 30 frames, just as little as little capacity as it can. But anywho, that wraps it up for today. I didn't really talk about that much important stuff today, but I'll finish it off with something very important. Jesus loves you. Jesus is a pretty cool guy. Can't really see a decent view today, but it's snowing. Looky there, we're finishing off with some snow. All right, thank you.